Welcome to today's powerful and engaging lecture. In this session, we are going to master the difference between three very important English words: consume, use, and utilize. These words are often treated as similar, but in reality, they carry different shades of meaning. If you truly understand these differences, your English will instantly sound more natural, more precise, and more professional. So let me ask you a quick question to start. Do you consume your time, use your time, or utilize your time? Think about that for a moment and mention your answer in the comment section. Each of these sentences feels slightly different, and the difference is exactly what we are going to explore today. Let us begin with the word consume. The word consume means to use something completely, often until nothing is left. It carries a strong sense of finishing, exhausting, or even destroying something. When you consume something, it is not just used, it is used up. This word is most commonly used with things like food, energy, fuel, time, and even emotions. It often suggests that the resource is limited and is being depleted. Think about food. When you consume food, it disappears. It becomes part of you. You cannot get it back in its original form. The same idea applies to energy. When a machine consumes electricity, that energy is spent. But here is where it becomes more interesting. Consume is also used in an emotional and psychological sense. You can be consumed by anger, consumed by love, or consumed by ambition. In such cases, the emotion takes over your mind completely. Now let us look at 5 strong examples of consume. First, she consumes a balanced diet to stay fit and healthy. Second, this air conditioner consumes a lot of electricity during summer. Third, the wildfire consumed thousands of acres of forest. Fourth, he was consumed by fear before the exam. Fifth, social media can consume a huge portion of your day without you realizing it. Now let us move to the word use. This is the most common and flexible word among the three. Use simply means to apply something for a purpose. It does not suggest that the thing is finished or destroyed. It is neutral, practical, and widely applicable. You can use almost anything. You can use a phone, use a method, use a skill, use a language, or use an opportunity. The key idea here is application, not exhaustion. For example, when you use a pen, the pen still exists. When you use a chair, it remains intact. Even when you use time, it does not necessarily imply waste or efficiency. It simply means you are spending it in some way. Because of its simplicity, use is the safest word in most situations. However, it is not always the most expressive choice. Here are 5 examples of use. First, I use my phone to stay connected with my family. Second, she uses different techniques to solve complex problems. Third, they use public transport to travel to work. Fourth, you should use your skills to build your future. Fifth, he used a map to find the correct route. Now let us move to the most interesting word of this lecture: utilize. The word utilize is more formal and carries a deeper meaning than use. It means to use something in an effective, efficient, or intelligent way, often to its full potential. Utilize is not just about using something, it is about using it wisely. It often suggests that you are making the best possible use of a resource, especially one that might otherwise be wasted or overlooked. For example, if you utilize your time, it means you are managing it carefully and productively. If a company utilizes technology, it means they are using it in a smart and optimized way to achieve better results. Utilize is commonly used in professional, academic, and technical contexts because it adds a sense of sophistication and purpose. Here are 5 examples of utilize. First, the company utilizes advanced software to improve efficiency. Second, we should utilize every opportunity to learn something new. Third, she utilized her creativity to design an innovative project. Fourth, the team utilized limited resources to achieve great success. Fifth, farmers utilize modern techniques to increase crop production. Now let us bring all 3 words together for a clear comparison. Imagine you have a battery in your phone. If your phone consumes battery quickly, it means the battery is being drained or used up. If you use your phone, you are simply operating it for different tasks. But if you utilize your phone effectively, you are managing its battery, apps, and features in a smart way to get the maximum benefit. Here is another simple comparison. Think about time. If you consume time on unnecessary activities, it means you are wasting or exhausting it. If you use time, you are simply spending it. But if you utilize time, you are investing it wisely for growth and productivity. This is the real power of understanding these words. They allow you to express not just an action, but the quality of that action. Now let us make this even more engaging with a quick reflection. Ask yourself, are you consuming your energy on negative thoughts, or are you utilizing your energy to build a better future? Are you just using your resources, or are you utilizing them to their full potential? Language is not just about words. It is about the message behind those words. When you choose the right word, you communicate your thoughts with clarity and impact. Before we end, let us quickly revise everything in a simple and powerful way. Consume means to use something completely, often until it is gone. Use means to apply something in a general and neutral way. Utilize means to use something effectively, intelligently, and to its maximum potential. If you start applying these differences in your daily conversations, your English will immediately sound more natural and more advanced. Try to notice these words when you read, listen, or speak, and practice them actively. Thank you for being a part of this session. Keep learning, keep growing, and most importantly, do not just use your knowledge, utilize it to transform your future.